you're here, then you are meant to see this. We got Two of Pentacles reversed. Straight off the bat, we're using one of my favorite decks. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And if you like my content, please give me a like, follow. Would really appreciate that. I'm trying to get over 200. I'm definitely close. And yeah, I just appreciate you all watching and being here. And I run a business, Illusion Elixirs, and I make perfume and jewelry. Everything's handmade. It's one of a kind, filled with intention and love. And you can find that on illusionelixirs.com. They're all just delicious fragrances, delicious fragrances. I got this deck for Christmas, and I'm really excited about it because it actually goes with one of my favorite tarot card sets. This is the Witch's Familiar Oracle. So we got Honeybee, Air, 5. So we're having a struggle with the finances. I feel like more cards need to come out first. And community also. We're like a refreshment in community. And we're just feeling like more connected in community. And just like believing that we have to thrive together in community. And that's the way that we feel nourished. That's the way that we feel nourished. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out here. Okay, we had Queen of Pentacles and Empress come out at the same time. So there's definitely a feminine energy here. And it was the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is interesting as well. Because the very first card we were talking about, a difficulty with the balance in finances. And just feeling like anything could make it unstable at any moment. And we don't like that feeling. Okay, so it's like, what is going to change for us to be more financially secure? Right? We have to be creative. We really do. We can't keep doing the same things over and over and expecting different results, right? That's insanity. So we have to sit down and actually think, what are we going to do? What is going to be different? What is going to be different with this? And we also have to remember to nourish ourselves. Okay, self-care is so important with this, with the creating of finances. We also had the Knight of Swords underneath that, underneath the reversal in the finances. So it's like a masculine can help with this. A masculine can help with this. You may want to get a financial advisor. There may have been a masculine that made this more difficult, but you can focus and move forward in this, okay, with the Knight of Swords here. It's like, and it's like your mental state also has to do with your finances. So it's a mind, body, soul in finances thing. It's a connectivity. It's a connections. I was just telling Steve that because I've vended for 3 years, so much, like sometimes 3 times a week. There was even times 4 times in a week, and it really did pay off for me in the long run. Even on those days where I'm like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? 3 years later, I'm seeing the benefit of just the fact that I put myself out there for so long, and people know my name and know what I do without me even having to be there now, because people remember that, you know, they remember that in-person connection. I feel like that's a huge part of it. I feel like there's a feminine masculine balance here. There's a quick energy as well. I'm feeling like I'm talking very quickly today. Yeah, things are just changing quickly. A masculine that's very like emotionally mature, okay, coming in here. So maybe there's a difference because there's a Knight of Swords and then there's a Knight of Cups. It's like, is this the same person? Is this a different person? It doesn't really matter. Like, one person can be like a different person. You know, they can change to be like a different person. I am not a person that believes that people can't change. I don't believe that. I think that you could say today, like on this day, like that is not who I am. This is who I am. I think that's actually a really important part of changing, is changing your identity and not thinking, ever really thinking, this is who I am, and it can never change. There's no way that this part of me can ever change. When you get into like a really rigid form of thinking, um, that actually should sometimes be assessed. But I mean, there can be things for you, like for me personally, like believing in spirit, believing in connection and stuff. That's so like ingrained in me, in who I am. But I am always challenging that as well. I'm always thinking like, is this still consistent? One thing about doing what I do with like with tarot and working with spirit is like, I noticed that spirit really shows up for me. Like, if I'm ever like questioning, oh, is this spiritual connection real? Is the universal magic that makes things just appear when you need it, and like this sparkle? You know it, you know it, you know what I mean? Is it real? Like, when I ask for something and the universe delivers, is that still real? And every time I question it, it's like the universe reminds me again. So now I almost don't question it anymore, because I've seen it so many times. And like, I think that lack of questioning, which is faith really, that lack of questioning makes it so that it manifests quicker, I think, because I just feel like the universe loves faith. The universe loves faith. I feel like that's why it's in so many religions. It grants you more when you just constantly believe it. You believe it will work out for you. You believe it to be true. And honestly, that could be like, in a scientific way, confirmation bias way. It's like, if you believe things are going to work out for you, you're probably going to have a smile on your face, which is going to attract more people to want to talk to you. There's always a scientific way, because science is just a description and data fact checking of the universal energies and laws that are there. We have fire, rooster. Yeah, there's definitely a masculine here. There's definitely a masculine here. Let me show you these two night cards that we got. Well, here, okay, we had the Empress. We had the Empress here. Let's flip that upright. We had the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Swords here as well. And we have the Knight of Cups, just so you guys can see that closer. And then we had the Two of Pentacles reverse. We also have this honeybee with these, what are those? Echinacea cone flowers? What are those? I don't know. They're beautiful though. It's a beautiful card. What else do we have? Chariot reverse. Yeah, there was a lack of movement and a lack of connection. Look, the flowers are right next to each other. The pink flowers. It's like, now we're rushing forth. Look, the bees are all pollinating. That's what it's like in community. We pollinate each other. We pollinate each other, you know, and then we can rush forth and pollinate another person. So we give them the information. I just did a TikTok, actually. I'm on TikTok as well. Check me out on there. I do short form tarot readings on there. Sometimes go live on there. But I was just talking about that same thing. So check that video out. Okay, we have Spider, Air. Right here. I love this card. Such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. It's showing somebody weaving, somebody making a blanket with this really interesting way of doing it with the wooden dowels. It's such a cool way of weaving. But any sort of fiber art, you know, macrame, crochet, anything like that could be really good thing to just get your hands moving, set up the crystals, set up the plants, painting, drawing with colored pencils. Just relaxing stuff, not putting too much pressure on it. And just getting better all the time. And it's like when you're getting better at it, you're not thinking about how I need to be getting better at this. You're just doing it. You're just doing it because you love doing it. It's not like, I need to level up, and like, sometimes you'll be doing an art form for a long time and you try like a different design and it's super difficult and like everything goes wrong, and it's like, does that mean I'm not good at this anymore? Does that mean I should just give up and never do it again? No, like, I gotta pick this stuff back up, and then I gotta share it in community spaces, you know? I gotta show myself off. I have to be okay with showing myself off. Like, men are okay a lot of the times with showing themselves off, and they should be. But women also need to show themselves off too. The year of the fire horse is just going to be a really special year. I think the political sphere is going to be really scary and really weird, just as it has been. It seems like on a humanity level, we fight, we war, and that's just awful. And it seems awful things happen, and we see that in almost more now, you know? But that doesn't mean that the world can't be a better place, you know? Like, it doesn't mean that we can't do what we want to do. Like, if there's a cause or something, there's something you believe in, speak out about it. Yeah, speak out about it, and, you know, go protest or just show up, like, write. I get like text messages about like Center for Biodiversity text messages about what you can do, about just local issues having to do with ecology and stuff like that. But you can sign up for tons of different things, and they tell me when I need to write to Congress, and they have like you can just press it and it will automatically go, and it just so there's a bunch of people writing the same thing, you know? Judgment. Wow. This is like a huge awakening for you. This is like understanding this universal energy and just not letting it like feel like it's controlling you. You know, you have the wand in your hand. You're in charge, okay? It's not like God is like, and then you're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna play games on you, and then this and that, and this and... No. Grab the wand and say, God, work with me, and I'm gonna release all of this, and I'm gonna move forward with confidence and see the sun rise again, okay? That is what you're gonna do. You're just gonna ride off into the sunset with this feminine, masculine balance, really in a wonderful state, community there. Let's flip those finances around by pollinating in community, moving quickly, and loving what we do, getting better at it all the time. I feel like your voice is very important. Keep speaking out about what you believe in. Have that confidence in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Yeah, take your life by the reins, Chariot. Take your life by the reins and go off and do incredible things, artistic things. Have these awakenings all the time. It's okay to constantly be alchemizing yourself. It's okay. Have confidence in yourself, seriously. It's like, call out to the universe. Yeah. It's like you have that fire in you now. You have that fire in you now because you went through the trenches. and you woke up and you said, okay, give me the wand. Give me the energy. Now I will go forth and I will do what I need to do in life. And I think that's everything I have for you all. Please check out illusionelixirs.com. Check out my perfume and handmade jewelry. Love you all so much. Bye, everybody.